अगर ऑटो ट्यून को ग्लोबली बंद कर दिया जाए?
Yes, please. सामने सुनो तो ऐसा लगना चाहिए आपने किसी को सुना.
3000 songs, 20 plus languages.
I sing Hindi, Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam. This is the jadoo of being born in a country like India.
Amazing.
All men ultimately agree.
They have no choice.
They have no choice.
Yeah. Who's the boss? I think Shreya is the boss.
Oh no, आज घर में कलेश.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Dabur. Gulabari presents What Women Want. Co-powered by Philips Garment Steamer and Max Life Insurance on Mirchi. Music का mood है आज set पर. My legs are automatically moving. And I can feel the music in the air. एक तो है, we're celebrating because this is our 5th season. And the other reason is our guest. इनकी आवाज़ में जादू है. इनके गानों में नशा है. इंडिया का देवदास मोड हो या आशिकी मोड हो, जब तक है जान हम रहेंगे इनके फैन. जब ये पूछती हैं सुन रहा है ना तू, we are definitely, I can never sing like her, of course a huge fan. We are all, and India is listening. Please welcome the lovely Shreya Ghoshal. Hi, Shreya.
How nice was that? Thank you.
You're just amazing, and I can't sing like you.
Oh my God, it's a big fan moment for me.
No, I think we're like sitting with the ultimate, the voice. My God, yeah. Yesterday only I told my husband, I said I'm very excited because today I am interviewing Shreya Ghoshal. I mean, we keep hearing you. And of course, we just keep miming you. I mean, you make all of us actresses look beautiful because you're the soul. I think your voice brings out the best.
Thank you. It means so much to me. And it is such a big fangirl moment for me right now. And I think I talk on behalf of all the girls of this country, not just country, the world. Kareena Kapoor fan for life. And whether it was the Poo time or all the songs that I sang for you, whether it's Ye Ishq Hai and Teri Meri, Shukranallah, so many different songs.
Shukranallah was, I think, just...
Gorgeous.
I think it still is the ultimate, you know.
Absolutely.
I mean, it was just added, and of course Saif was there. The romance came out, but it was your voice, and I was just there. So it was so nice. So happy that you're here. So you won Saregama at just 11 years old. Us umar mein, I think, you know, to balance, you know, padhai as well as your passion, and you followed your passion, and look at where, I mean, we would have been nowhere. The industry, our music industry would have been nowhere without you. So how did you balance that at that age?
Yeah, I think I had no idea where my life was headed. It was never a choice that padhai ya music. It just happened very randomly. In fact, the place that I grew up in, Rawat Bhata, which is near Kota in Rajasthan, it's a township of scientists and academic people. Every child ultimately becomes an IITian engineer or a doctor. So for a child like me, because my father is also he's nuclear engineer and then scientist, ऐसे ही घराना है, वहाँ पे music कहाँ से आए? But my household, because of my mother and being Bengalis, I think that music comes naturally.
Yeah.
It was
they
always
have an artistic nature to them, right?
Yeah, you would know very well. Yes, of course. So music just happened, and finding a guru, going to nearest competitions, lot of energies were put just to nurture my talent, and thanks to my parents for that. So all of this while my studies were on, because we had not planned that music is going to be a career, and I was very small. Saregama happened, and all of these moments kind of made this path little bit more clearer. Okay, maybe this is serious. So I never took a backseat from my studies. This was going on, and touch wood, I could manage. It was not like a tough situation. But ultimately, when my first film happened, that's when I had to that was when I
shut the books.
Kind of moved from.
How old were you?
I was giving my 12th standard, like my boards.
And I heard that, I think it was because of Sanjay Leela Bhansali's mom that you joined and you got your first film.
Yes.
Amazing.
So Leela auntie was listening to my Saregama episodes, and she called Sanjay ji, that Sanjay ji ने मुझे बताया बाद में कि she said इसको सुनो, ये लड़की को सुनो. And it so happened that he was also looking for a new singer that time for Devdas, and the timing was such.
And you were what? I think
I had not become 16 yet, but when I was
Wow.
asked to come, I said मैं 16 बोल दिया because बोले underage है
underage है
तो
क्या है?
नहीं so but it was his belief and to put in so much trust on such a young voice and with no experience of recording music for something like
So
that.
the first song was
Berry Pia.
very
First song that I
Unbelievable.
recorded was Berry Pia, and eventually all the other songs of the films of
the
Dolare
film.
and Silsila Ye Chahat Ka. So,
Of course, absolutely. How nice. I think आपके चेहरे के ग्लो को देखकर I feel like we should get on to our next segment. Okay, which is Glow Meter brought to you by Dabur Gulabari.
Yay! Of
Yes.
course.
तो मैं आपको कुछ सवाल और situations दूंगी, which you have to kind of tell us that on the Glow Meter, how glowing was it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all you need to do is just pick up the placards and tell us.
Okay.
तो पहला situation ये होगा, अगर ऑटो ट्यून को globally बंद कर दिया जाए.
Is it?
You can
Where is
also
it?
give your thoughts.
नहीं, my thought is yes, please.
Yes,
Please. Because बंद करो अब ये बड़ा इसकी वजह से बहुत गड़बड़ हो रही है.
बहुत गड़बड़ हो रहा है ना.
We need good singers who can really perform well with autotune, without autotune on live shows.
Live shows
तो
also.
सामने सुनो तो ऐसा लगना चाहिए आपने किसी को सुना.
So you're like, you must do it.
Yes.
Perfect. Your school crush proposed to you with a rose. I guess you married your school crush, but you can, you just told me that.
Yes, I did. But that he was a later on crush, so
अच्छा.
not the first one. I think एक क्यों 5 होने चाहिए है ना?
I
I
think so.
love this idea.
Yeah,
It's
I
old
think.
school romance.
Reality show से रोना धोना खत्म हो जाना चाहिए. High time ना? What do you feel?
High time. Please खत्म कर दो. Let's it just be about music, and we are trying to make it happen slowly. Trying to bring the change. People are
Yeah,
not
make it more
tired of
real,
it.
na?
Yeah.
If it is a reality show, keep
Yeah.
it real.
Fully agree.
Yeah, I feel
100%.
that. Now, what if like सबसे difficult गाना आपने एक take में कर दिया? I think that's a 5-star glow,
Of course.
which I'm sure you must be
I
doing.
mean, होता भी है और जब होता है तो बड़ी खुशी होती है.
Yeah.
So yes, it's absolutely.
Absolutely.
5 roses.
Family functions में अगर free में आपको गाना गाने बोला जाए तो
That is a tricky one.
that I'm sure you must have gone through
Yeah,
also.
I mean, I think इसके लिए मैं ये दूंगी.
3,
है ना?
you're like in the middle about it. You're like, oh
Yeah,
no, don't
मतलब
ask me.
It depends on my mood. अगर मैं सही में actually I'm enjoying the माहौल,
Yeah,
then
and
it's
you don't
okay.
have to be like, yeah.
Otherwise, sometimes it might become like just because you're a singer, you have to
Yeah.
make sure the entertainment is on.
No, that's right.
Usually होता नहीं, लेकिन जब mood पे है यार,
Yeah.
I should feel like it.
आपका social media account delete हो जाए.
Hi.
Would you like that? No, na? Are you heavily into social media?
This is the only way to stay in touch with fans.
Yeah.
So I think I was one of the very first people on Twitter and then Instagram. So yeah, I mean, I would not like it.
You would not like it.
But it is also a addiction. So
Yeah, you
thoda
have to
detox
find that.
is necessary.
Yeah.
So I would say, अगर वो
Two.
हो गया, तो it's not bad. It'll give us some sort of like time for ourselves. But I'll miss connecting with the fans. So yeah, it's a 2.
So 2. I think you did really well in the game.
I did.
Yeah. Thank you
Yay.
for being such a sport.
Thank you.
But also मैंने सुना है that you record songs in one day in multiple languages.
Yeah,
Is this
वो
true?
होता है because now I have been always doing multiple languages. That is something so special about our
So
country.
which languages that can?
Mostly I sing, of course, after Hindi. There are so many songs that I have sung in Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam.
Wow. And you can speak fluently or?
No, I cannot speak the South
But you just the
language.
songs you learn and.
Yeah, I do have lyrics and I get my enunciation, pronunciation, diction in place and then start singing. But yeah, I think this is the jadoo of being born in a country like India. I think कौन से देश में ऐसा होता होगा जो
So many
किसी
multiple
एक आर्टिस्ट को इतना कुछ अलग-अलग भाषा में गाने का मौका मिलता है. So I feel very lucky about it. And I do take lot of pride. And it is a
You can
challenge.
sing in Kannada and Telugu. I find it very difficult.
And actually, the hardest one out of the South languages is Malayalam. And Malayalam films are also very deep.
Very deep.
Sometimes there are songs not just about a young girl falling in love, it's about a friend or it's a mother or a daughter. You know, there are so many
Their
different
subjects are
kinds
very
of-
powerful. They
very
make
powerful. So how do I,
open-minded.
and there are very poetic way of writing.
Mm.
So let's
So
begin.
3,000 songs, 20 different languages.
Yeah, I guess. But I've really not counted the songs,
Yeah.
but that's some very sweet
But
music
how did
lovers
this
do.
help you evolve and reach here today as a singer?
Yeah, I've learned a lot. These 3,000 songs, I have probably had a graph. And my voice has also changed from
Yeah,
when
You
I
think
was
so?
16. I'm sure
Yeah, I think that automatically
the voice
it
changed.
matures
Yeah.
no, with each.
So now it sounds more like a woman. Earlier it used to sound like a very young girl. So
Yeah, of course. But your All Hearts tour, I think it's super famous. Highest ticket selling, I think, artist ever is you in India. And I think
you.
that that's such a something to feel so proud and lovely about. So many congratulations for that. But when I think you do about 30 concerts on this tour.
This particular tour, there have been 30 cities.
30
so,
cities,
So now,
yeah.
for now.
So
And
then, don't you miss being home when you're traveling, and how does it?
it's hard.
It's hard.
It's definitely hard staying away, and it's not just home. It's also
Ghar
staying.
ka khana, that
that-
just feeling now, and now you have a son.
Yes. Once you become a mom, things change. But very lucky to have a great ecosystem. My mom, dad, my husband. Husband is such a, very hands-on dad, and to be able to have that kind of support lets you be, to take bigger steps in life.
Yeah.
Which I actually, through this interview, I hope that all the other fathers, husbands, brothers, moms, they should lend your help
Yeah.
to the woman to succeed in life, and they need that.
And be an equal partner.
Yeah, and you are a epitome of that
Mhm.
success that you've done. Bane, I mean, you are an example that way. I take a lot of inspiration from you.
So sweet. Jitna rapidly generations or content, consumption, this content consumption word, I mean, everybody's just, that's what they're doing today, I think. So you think it trends के, चलते talent की एक shelf life हो गई है?
अब नहीं है, पहले था शायद. Now, I think content, whether it's cinemas, music, people are very accepting, and makers are also believing in the fact that it's not just that typical storyline or the kind of songs people
Yeah.
want to listen to. There are many other facets of life. So many different mediums have come. Independent music has come big way through during the COVID period, I would say. So it's as equal as film music today. So bigger hits are on independent platforms. Similarly for films also, because of OTT and so many different medium, I think there's a lot of different kind of roles, kind of songs, different voices, different
Yeah.
thought processes can be put out there, and there is an audience for everyone. There is.
That's true.
It's like finally getting there, I feel.
So speaking of trends, this is a very fun segment, the next segment, which is there are certain trends which are associated with celebrities.
Yes, yes.
Our next segment, Philips Garment Steamer, love for clothes.
Okay.
So
Yes.
obviously I'll tell you a kind of hint of, like the kind of crazy trend that celebrity has, and you have to guess the celebrity.
Okay.
And of
Got
course,
it.
then there's a beautiful hamper that you're going to get.
Awesome.
So the first one is, trending है इनका scarf और गले में plant. मुंबईया भाषा ये करते हैं flaunt.
I love that guy. Apna Bidu. Jackie Shroff Dada. Jackie Dada is so cool. I follow him, and I think he gives the
He's the
best lines. सांस ले भाई, सांस ले.
Yeah.
I love that. I think इतना अच्छा ज्ञान और
Yeah.
इतने cool way में कोई नहीं देता
And
है.
he's so good looking, and the way he is such a charmer.
I love him.
Absolutely. He can rock anything, be it a ghagra or a choli, with XL size confidence that never lowly.
It's a he.
It's a he.
He. Who else?
Ghagra and a choli.
Who else? Ranveer Singh?
I think so, no?
Oh my god, I love it.
He can wear a ghagra and I think he can just do that
And
dance
the choti
effortless.
here, and he will
Crazy.
be hot and cool at the same time with super energy.
Yeah,
My god, how
I
he
think
does
it's
it.
the energy and he's so magnetic
Confidence. Yeah.
that he
And
looks
very-
hot even in a ghagra.
Yeah, and very spontaneous. I love
Yeah,
it.
amazing. Inka fashion BHP and style full throttle. His garage is his wardrobe and his smile is fatal.
ये टफ है.
A style full throttle.
मतलब थोड़ा throttle
हाँ,
ऐसा वो वाला चल रहा है.
शायद, हाँ, I don't know.
Who are the bike lovers?
BHP.
ऐसा वाला सब है ना
हाँ,
सब.
John Abraham.
मेरे को लगता है.
हाँ.
Yeah, that one-sided charming smile ना with the dimple.
हाँ,
It
yeah,
could
and
be
his
John
wardrobe
Abraham.
is his garage.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
him,
I
na?
think it's him. Correct.
John Abraham.
John Abraham.
Woo!
You know everyone, Shreya.
John Abraham, I did one of the first shows internationally in Holland, Suriname, where he was very new from Jism, and I just remember he was very genuinely sweet and helping out and
So
giving me, of course, giving me health fitness tips and what you
Fitness
should
tips.
eat and what you should not. So he doesn't even.
We are foodies.
But I remember the kind of love the girls had for him.
Of course.
Every time he would enter the stage, he would enter on a bike and वो निकलता था literally with scratch marks,
God.
nails and full
All the women, yeah.
shirt gone here and there.
My
So
God.
it was quite a rage, and he still is.
Yeah, absolutely. Disco के king with gold का bling. बनाए ऐसे गाने till today we sing.
एक ही है.
एक ही है.
One and only Bappi da.
One and only. Outstanding. I have to give it to you, huh?
एकदम.
That you have done this so well and you got everybody.
Yeah, because I silently
Following
stalk all the
every-
trends. I may not talk about it or do anything, but I do follow everyone.
That's amazing. So you get this lovely hamper.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
So now that you've won the hamper, I know you're dying to unbox it. But let's
Okay.
continue. I've always wanted to ask you that kabhi, aisa time aaya that where you felt that I should step away from music now. I'm done.
नहीं, step away from music तो कभी नहीं. But yeah, I sometimes have thought maybe step away from doing the professional bit of what our music requires. A lot of bhagadori, like travels and
Yeah.
this that. So मुझे कभी कभी ऐसा एहसास हुआ है और अभी भी होता है कि oh, I need a break. I
Yeah.
need to do music. I will continue to do music, but I'll take a break and just go back to learning or not worry about professional commitments. Just living it very peacefully for some time. But I'm glad कि वो ना लोग करने देते हैं ना सुनने वाले करने देते हैं. And अगर वो break लिया ना, I know how it is. Once you become complacent in life,
Yeah, one should never become.
we should not. So I am always very grateful that I have stayed relevant and busy, and I am grateful.
Ohio in USA has named a day a Shreya Ghoshal day.
जी.
So कैसे हुआ and how does it feel?
Yeah, that was a very sweet gesture from the government, and they surprised me on stage when I was performing. So the governor of Ohio
Superb.
came and gave me that day.
That's so nice. So you made a difference to the world of music. But when it comes to the important decisions at home, we all want to know that who is it? Is it you or your husband?
Who is the boss?
Who's the boss? That
Yes.
is what it is. So we have to play a little game to find out. और हमारा अगला game है Max Life Insurance. She is the difference.
Okay.
So there are two placards. One is for your husband, which is he, and one is which is me. I'll give you some situations, and you can use the placard to
Okay.
tell me your answer.
I'll try to stay truthful to this.
Okay.
Because I love
Yeah, I'm
taking
sure.
credit.
Acha. You're used to that. Who is better at picking a dinner place? Oh, he.
Yeah.
All the new restaurants.
Yeah. He is more aware of what's going on in the city, and he's
Let's try this restaurant.
He
or
is
let's go
better
here.
at this, definitely.
better.
I like classics. I like a tried and tested place. वहीं जाना है मुझे हमेशा.
वहीं
It's like
जाना
that.
है. Yeah, nice. Even I'm like that. Who's better at understanding your child's baby language?
Oh, that's all.
That now.
That's me.
That's you. So
His whatever in his gibberish language, whatever he speaks, only I understand what he's trying to say. Of course, I think it's a mom thing. You know.
Of course. Mothers just know. Who's better at keeping track at all the investments?
Out of these two, I think he. But I don't know whether he is very good at this also. Ultimately, it's
is you?
Yeah. Ultimately, in my case, it's my dad, but he does his thing.
He does his thing.
Yeah.
Who's better at picking which school your child will go to? I think you're doing the research.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I think more about this. He's cool. He said, "जहाँ भी जाएगा ठीक ही कर लेगा."
No?
It's like that.
Who's better at planning a vacation?
Any day.
Oh, he is.
Any day. He's amazing.
You're not into like seeing these different places and यहाँ जाते वहाँ जाते.
नहीं, I can daydream. And I can throw in some words here and there. मुझे यहाँ जाने का मन हो रहा है. And then he'll remember that. But I think he loves to travel. In fact, the first ever proper vacation I took was after I got married.
Oh.
I don't think I ever took a proper vacation. Like just go there for 10-15 days and do nothing.
Yeah.
That didn't exist in my vocabulary.
Because you were like
I was only working to how to take a chill pill and just enjoy.
And just go
I learned
somewhere.
from him. All the wonderful places, all that he decides.
So good.
And he looks forward to that. I am just one of those memes जहाँ पे मैं चली husband के पीछे ऐसे ठुमकते it's like that. I have no idea.
Now with your son, you'll have to be planning all your vacations.
Yeah. So now we are planning, thinking that he should have fun.
Yeah, you'll have to start doing that.
Yeah.
So from going by what it's like this, all of these questions, clearly it looks like, I think, you make the difference. That's what I feel. You're the boss. Who's the boss? I think Shreya is the boss.
Oh no, आज घर में कलेश.
Yeah, कलेश.
But I think he will also agree.
Yeah. So, I think so.
All men do. Ultimately agree.
They have no choice.
They have no choice.
Yeah. So now we're going to my favorite segment, which is the music moji segment. It's lots of fun, and you have to know each and every song.
Oh my God. I am a little scared of this. Too much pressure.
Yeah, because the song will be broken down in the emojis और आपको वो emojis guess करके गाना guess करना पड़ेगा.
Okay. आज तो नाक कट के रहेगी. अगर मैं fail हो गई, माफ
You
करना.
have to.
Oh God.
Are you ready?
I'm scared. Okay. Yes, I am.
Okay. Chalo. Let's go. So go by the emoji.
Oh my God, I'm gonna fail at this.
No?
You guessed it.
तेरे मस्त दो नैन.
I failed.
Okay, this one Shreya
I
got
knew it.
wrong.
I knew it. I'm gonna fail at this because this emoji generation, seriously. दो दिल मिल रहे हैं मगर चुपके. Oh my God, 90s girl.
So Shreya got one.
Oh God, very bad trends यार. एक ही मिला मुझे. दिल
छोटा
दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी. ये क्या है? ये क्यों है?
आशा, hope.
Oh, अच्छा, that's hope. But I think the first three emojis were
not
good
bad.
enough.
But you got most of it.
Thank you.
I have to give you credit that you have won this round, and it's.
I did?
Yeah, they were quite tough, huh?
मुझे board exams के पहले भी इतनी tension नहीं हुई है.
Because you got 2 answers, Ghana would like to give you something.
हाँ. गाना. कुछ ऐसा गाना. Thank you, Ghana.
Because you got so many. But I wanted to know that आपको क्या लगता है that do you think the music industry is evolving with all this tech?
No, I think tech has been evolving over the years. I'm definitely from the school where music जिस वक्त होता था, जिस तरह से recordings होती थी, without any cuts, punches, or that यहाँ रोक दिया फिर वापस शुरू किया. So when I came into the industry, there were days when I have certain songs which I would do from start to end with all the musicians together. So I have had no breaks. And if somebody makes a mistake, you do it all over again. So I've seen the magic of recording music like that, with no concept of auto tunes and pitch correction or
Yeah,
very
that you can do.
simplistic music, which was very warm, and there were organic like instruments like tabla hai, dholak hai, the pianos are there. So, but now times have changed. Now music is electronic and everything is 440 frequency tuned. Everything is digital. So with the onset of these kind of elements in music, I think these plugins, which people are always, it's a very controversial question: is autotune good or bad?
Yeah.
Autotune is one of the plugins which just puts everything in pitch perfect.
Yeah, it just sounds like that.
Because everything else is generated digitally. When it's tabla or it's harmonium or tanpura, there is a little rawness to it. It may not be pitch perfect.
Yeah.
So with that, if you're singing with autotune, then it'll sound jarring. But when everything is like electronic, you need to have.
So you have to move with the times also.
Yeah, it's just a matter of sound.
Yeah.
And that's what technology is doing. अब तो AI आ गया है.
So
now
the world is moving towards
absolutely. I think it's just people will have to become smarter of how to use this technology to make it sound amazing.
Yeah.
And take the art to another level. But with anything which is so accessible, of course people misuse it, and it starts like any non-singer or non-composer makes it seem like ये music है, but बहुत mediocre हो जाता है. I mean,
I think so.
The craft is losing it's getting diluted. So you have to have a nice balance.
You have to balance it.
I'm going to quickly ask you one thing.
Oh, of course.
You have two beautiful boys. And now with my little one, I want to get some tips. And especially with that boy energy at home. How do you manage?
I think that both of them, they have this company with each other, but they keep fighting. But I it's like you, I also miss leaving them. When they're there, I'm like, oh my God, y'all are fighting, y'all are doing this, I'm fighting. But then the minute I'm away at shoot,
I miss that.
Yeah, my evenings with them is the most precious.
Yeah.
Those 2-3 hours in the evening.
Yeah.
That is something that I give all my time to and give them that moment, that time. I think that will stay with them forever.
Yes. So you say that you have to allocate a certain time with your
focus time.
Focus time. I love that. I'll take that tip, definitely. I love it.
Thank you so much for coming, Shreya.
Thank you so much. You're a wonderful human being. I have always known that from your screen persona.